What's up, folks? DK with Yells of Freedom. Mission 5, I believe. Mission 6, not 5. Yeah. We're already halfway finished with this episode. So, let's get to it. The new Swarm. After the fall of Belglaran, all is confusion and despair for the Protoss Alliance. The low resistance left on the planet was doomed to extinction by the Zerg, and the reconquest of Ire itself was only a matter of time. The Khadarian crystals of Belglaran were brought to Char. However, Shimrra took large quantities of these crystals to use them in his research on the former Confederate capital world of Tarsonis. Meanwhile, Kerrigan remained on Char, enjoying her triumph. The new Swarm, Ackley Valley, Tarsonis. Ackley Valley? Excellent work, my child. The remaining Protoss warriors on Ire wouldn't be able to hold my brutes for long. After the fall of Belglaran, they don't know how to organize themselves. And best of all, my plan has only just begun. Laughter! Your mirror, is the sound kind of too loud? I've seized large quantities of Khadarian, and I'm still receiving crystals almost daily from Ire. While most of them are left on Char, an important part is sent to Shimrra on Tarsonis. Seemingly, he's succeeding in developing his brood. Once his work is complete, the Swarm will be stronger as ever. Than ever. Kerrigan, I apologize for this interruption, but I need help. Speaking of the devil, what happens now, Shimrra? Speak of the devil. A sizable Terran force has arrived to the Ackley Valley on Tarsonis. They've destroyed my outer colonies, and it seems like they're now scouting the sector. I have my brood to defend me, but unfortunately they're too far away from my position, and I can't bring them using the Nidus canals. As in their last attack, the Terrans damaged my DNA structure, enabling my drones to morph those canals. I need your help. Otherwise, I'll die along my entire research. Cursed Terrans, they never learn. My minion, your return to Char must wait. Go to the Ackley Valley on Tarsonis and rescue Shimrra. And failure is not an option. I think you're able to understand it. Your brood is near Tarsonis? Perfect, I can summon my minions while you deal with those foolish humans. But it'll take some time for them to arrive here. Quickly, young prodigal. Time is running out. So that's the end of the briefing. I'll wait for Shimra's brood arrival. Shimrra must survive. So this is like the holdout mission. We found a Zerg hive cluster. We must return to the base to inform the commander. Thomas Reagan. So we just have to, just let them go. And once they're out of sight, we need to find Shimra's brood. Shimra's base. Okay, just ignore them, right? That means like, oh, let's ignore those organs too. Seeing as how we don't have any resources, so we have to just keep going to our left, and we'll find the red Zerg, which is Shimra's. I just called my minions so they can come to help us. However, it'll take some time. Meanwhile, protect me from the Terrans. So here is Cerebrate Shimrra here. He's also colored as yellow fox. So like an hour ago or so, I played this and then I got wrecked. Because like during the second attack wave or something, like these Terrans are not a joke. They send a very heavy attack force. So I gotta be very, very vigilant here. And they also use nukes, which is actually mind-blowing. So I gotta be careful with that too. Okay, here they come already. For 100% sure, you need a lot more sunken colonies here and locusts. Okay, let's draw them in here. Thankfully, we have our our speed and all that good stuff here. So we're going speed and adrenal glands already. You just need to tech up to there right now. and get Hydra's pumped up. You can also take this expander. So when I first played this, like a few hours ago, like an hour ago, I like put a hatchery here and they got nuked to oblivion. So I was like, wow, that sucks. And then after that, the Terrans, the brown Terrans, we're only up against one Protoss AI. Okay, here's already the sound. Yeah, you saw that just now. They're not. These guys are for real. So, but like I was saying, after that, the brown Terran sent buttload of Marines and C6. It was a classic original Terran attack pattern. Marines and tanks. Ryan, wake up! The Zerg are coming. So we gotta get out of here if possible. Look at that. You need to salvage these units. These are not, I repeat, these are not Pokoza. We seen them in the second mission, enhanced mutalisks. And same goes with these, the enhanced Zergling, not divine ones. So no base 3 armor. Divine ones have, 3 base armor, that's why. And yeah, so I just need to set a bunch of colonies here. And an overlord ready. I need to save some money, gas for lurkers. So I don't know how brutal the attack pattern is, because I just stopped after I got wrecked by siege tanks and marines. But I do believe it's triggered attack. So when I initially played this, I was like, oh, this shouldn't be too bad. We're up against only one AI, and then that was a big mistake on my part. I'm gonna expand now. Hopefully we'll be fine. So I'm just gonna leave these guys here. I do believe every frequency, every certain time, like Shimrra's brew comes from here or something. Hence the road over here. Okay, so this is the attack pattern. They first send vultures, and then they send crap ton of marines and sea sinks to this direction. So I actually need to make another sunken colony or two. Okay, here it comes. Okay, yeah, here they come now. My lurkers are kind of slow, but it's fine. I'm saving my mutalisk to get rid of the sea stinks. Okay, they also use stance. Alright, this is the time. Alright, good. No, where are the sea stinks? There are like 6 sea stinks, doing the attack pattern. At least the first time I played. Well, I mean, not that I'm complaining. I think more lurkers here. Look at them. They're already 1-1 up here too. So right now, time I'm recording this is Sunday right now. Sunday night. Oh gosh. Okay, hold that thought real quick. There you go. And I just say, in my previous Years of Freedom video, I was going to upload on Saturday or something, but I don't know, I recently started playing Dota 2 again. And yeah, the game's fun and all, but so I'm distributing my time, my free time with playing StarCraft 1 and Dota 2. So you have to understand. And yesterday I also went out with my friends and just went to karaoke, and just drank and sang. What else? Not much of a singer, but Ryan, shit, stand up. There's a Zerg here again. Wait, what? Okay. It seems like some of my minions are beginning to arrive, but don't feel confident, young prodigal. The bulk of my brood is yet far from this position. Okay. Are those enhanced hydralisks? Yeah, but they're pretty much hunter killers without the base 2 armor. Oh jeez, they're strong. And who are these Terrans anyway? Like, I did check in the force description when I last during my first attempt playing this, but I'm still curious who these guys are actually. I'm gonna make more lurkers here. Probably get another evolution chamber. Okay, this looks good here. They're doing a lot of damage to this Terran base. This is pretty good. You want to take out the production facility. Okay, let's try to save this overload if you can. Yeah, that's good. Put the Zergling in the back. You can also loot it, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so we basically lost all our brood units, but I think that's supposed to be intentional, and we also lost an overload. Okay, well, what else? Oh, okay, so they're sending raid stock. Okay. I will attack to Hive pretty soon. And I need to get more lurkers actually. Okay, let's try to get this science missile. I'll try to scout out a bit more. Or not. Okay, there's a missile trip there, gotta be careful. Buy another one since we're on Tarsonis. I think this is a good time to save. So I first played this, and then I like stopped and then played Dota 2, and then now I'm back here. It's a lot of missile turrets here. Pretty tanky though. Okay, let's go Hive. Way more Zerglings. Okay, get rid of that. I think we lost the Mutalist. Oh, okay, that much. So we got 6. In addition, we'll make another spore colony in case. Looks good here. I'm gonna get Ultra because we have still 16 minutes. Shit, that was a glide. I might consider getting queens to spawn brewing like specific sea tanks and whatnot, or ensnare like battle cruisers if they do send battle cruisers, because I think there's like a bunch of starports somewhere. So yeah, the Shimrra's brew came from this direction and that direction. So yeah, I wonder if that marine that talks like whenever the Zerg units come, like it's a reference to someone the map maker had in mind or something. Maybe his friend or something. Young prodigal, my brood have just reached Tarsonis. Hold off the Terrans, our victory is near. Sure thing, Shimrra, Mr. Cerebrate. I'll get more overloads. These mutals can regenerate. Hopefully they won't drop units here or something. I doubt it. So I'm gonna start devising my attack, like counter-attack pattern. Not pattern, attack units. Which means I will need to make another hatchery somewhere. Like right there, I guess. So I'll put my attack force here. I'm not just gonna sit idly for like 13 minutes. I'm still gonna, I wanna attack, but I probably should like time it with Shimrra's group. Okay, got our ruling here. We're gonna use snare. We also have our extra 50 energy already. That's nice. And Ultra's upgrades are all done too. Wow, that's pretty generous. Okay, let's make more units here. It's just a matter of upgrades now. Get melee too, level 1. And finish level 3 Carapace. Okay, let's put our Zerglings here. Okay, there we go. We need more drones. Yeah, probably. It's not too shabby, but I think the level of difficulty kind of increased a bit with this mission. At least during the first time I played, I got just overwhelmed because I didn't expect like such a big attack force with the marines and tanks. I only made 4 or some colonies earlier with no lurkers, so it's a given I'll get wrecked just by those. But it was all of a sudden, so it caught me off guard. But now I'm fully prepared, I think. And it seems like they're not using any ghosts anymore. I mean, that's even better for me, I guess. Alright. Need more overlords here. I also like the color choice for Shimrras because at least in this campaign so far, all of Shimrra's special units have been red, so it matches with that. So it's pretty good. It's just those color things that makes campaigns, you know, more appealing to look at, in my opinion. Okay, let's save now since we hit 10 minutes and 100 supply or 100 control. They don't seem to be attacking though, so I guess it's because we crippled them really badly or something. They just have a bunch of... Oh shit, Ryan! Stand your sleepy ass up! You aren't paid for sleep! So Thorax with less armor. Alright, I guess it's time to attack. Let's save now. I'll bring the queens too, just in case. For what's his face? For cloaked raids and whatnot. Yeah, these ultras won't be dying anytime soon. So. Okay, let's go attack. Let's help our buddies here. Show them the might of the swarm, yo. Our melee upgrade is almost done. Look at that, yo. Look at that. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of raids, don't you think? Still got 8 minutes to burn, but that's fine. Let's get rid of them all. Grab my queens, though. And Overlord. We need more Overlords, actually. Okay. Oh, they're rebuilding too. Wow, that's neat. Oh, they can't rebuild if they don't have command centers and SCVs. So we'll do just that. And it feels like there's enough minerals for this for the timer. So that's good to consider. And they're stuck on level 1 upgrades. We still have our enhanced ultra here. Nice to know. It's a lot of ranks though. Alright. So what happened to Ryan or Jimmy or whatever the Marine was referencing? No idea. Oh, and I forgot to actually get a spire, which I will now. I guess it's kind of late for that. I wonder what this area is about. I'll scout it out with the Scourge. Okay, let's go help out. Still got some missile turrets here that we can bamboozle, get rid of. But these ultras, these rays do like 1 damage or something to our in-house ultras. It's kind of sad. Oh, they finally killed one there. Alright, Hydralisk, get rid of those bullying rays. Okay, our Spire is still not done. I believe Spire build time in StarCraft 1's like 2 minutes or something, 120 seconds, which is kind of crazy. Okay, we're almost done. Let's kill that. And then make this. Oh, is that Ryan? I have no idea. Okay, we still have 4 minutes. We'll bring all our Mutalisks, all our Overlords, Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's scout this area out too. Good primary. Anything here? Nope. Some missile turrets. Okay, get rid of all that. We have antenna upgrade, I believe, so that's why our Overlord sight range is so good. Yeah, that was it, huh? Not too shabby. I believe I can fly. Whoa, there's more stuff here, huh? Okay. I'll just load and stuff. Alright, let's go, go. Destroy all the Terran buildings before time runs out.
All forces are under attack.
Holy jeez, that's a lot of... Alright, well that takes care of that, I guess. So I guess this is where the spawning race, the Prodigal, my minions have just entered the outskirts of the VII. They're almost here. Oh gosh, that raid broke. Holy jeez, yo, 100% scripted attack. Triggered attack, so I'm gonna have to make some defenses here, folks. A lot of Goliaths, they're too upgraded. Look at that! Oh goodness, this isn't good. Or maybe it is. Or maybe not. Alright, I need some scourge action here. I guess we did destroy all Brown's buildings. Holy jeez. Well, I didn't expect this. I need to reinforce faster here. 6 scourges can take out 1 battle cruiser, so I'll just keep that in mind here. There's nothing to worry about now, young one. My minions have just arrived to help me. Your help is greatly appreciated. I'm in doubt with you now. Look at these strains of Zerg. Have you seen how strong they are with the Kerrigan enhancements? I almost forgot. I almost forget it. I wish to talk with Kerrigan. During my stay in this place, I discovered something interesting. Holy gee, that's a lot of runes, Shimrra. Holy. Look out, this is all your fault! This is the last time I bring you to a disco, Ryan! Bill O'Brien? Oh my gosh. Alright, that concludes this mission. Unidentified Terran force on Tarsonis. Wonder who these guys are though. Kinda curious. They're not, Sons of, not Sons of Korra, Terran Dominion, since they're not red. We'll see who these guys are. But I'm more interested in the discovery that Shimrra has for Kerrigan, so we'll find that out in the next mission. Hopefully you all enjoy this. That's gonna be it here for DK here. Signing off.